What is up? What's going on? My name is Tim Williams. I am here to break down the first MLB slate on DraftKings. I am super excited. I am pumped. Baseball season is here. It is a beautiful day. Not where I'm at, but beautiful day. It looks like I'm actually on the beach with my beanie on. So it looks like I'm actually in Florida, but I'm not. Amazing. I cannot wait to break down this slate. I'm going to be doing content all season long for MLB. And then I think I want to try the spring training. I've never really played MLB spring training on DraftKings before, but we're going to give it a shot. DraftKings has a 4-game slate that starts at 1, so 1 Eastern time, so in 2 hours. But I just broke it down real quick. There's, not a whole lot to love. There's not a lot of information. Guys only play or pitch 1 inning, 2 innings, couple at bats, but we do have all the lineups up, and we're going to see some pretty exciting games, I think, today. So the first one we're going to break down real quick is Washington and St. Louis. I'm excited to see the Cardinals' new lineup. Looks like they're going to play Arenado out there, which is awesome. I'm pumped, and I cannot wait for that. Guys I like for St. Louis against Eric Fetty. Arenado has pretty good success. He's 3 for 5 with a home run, 3 RBIs, 2 walks. Take that for what it is. But I think he may be even one of the best options on the slate. I know he's hitting away from Coors. We're going to see all that. They're going to talk about it all year long. If he doesn't have success, it's the whole Coors factor. But who cares? He's a great hitter. He's an all-star in my opinion. Goldschmidt, sure. And then Carpenter, who's 1 for 3, 2 RBIs, and then everyone else is just kind of a dart throw. And then on the other side, you have Washington going against Jack Flaherty. And guys I kind of like in this lineup. Honestly, I like Victor Robles. I like to see what he can do. I've always been a fan of his. I think he's going to maybe step it up this year. I like that he's hitting in the number 1 spot, but Trey Turner, obviously, but he's 1 for 3 against Jack Flaherty with a homer. Nice to see Josh Bell on this team. He's maybe a guy I would actually stay away from. He has a pretty large sample size. He's 4 for 17. He does have 1 home run, but he is hitting 235. So he's definitely going to be hitting in the meat of that lineup. If guys get on, he's in a good spot, but probably somebody I'm going to fade today. And then I'm also going to fade Kyle Schwarber, but it is what it is. And then I kind of like Starlin Castro a little bit here. I think he's going to be kind of an underrated asset for this team. 2 for 6 with a home run against Flaherty. So that should be the makings of a pretty decent game. Next up, we have the Yankees versus the Blue Jays. This is probably the game I am going to target the most. There's a lot to like here, and there's a lot of starting hitters who are they're just going all in the first game. Why not? Like I said, probably only going to get 1 or 2 at bats, but it is kind of nice to see that these teams are just willing to throw everybody in there. You got Michael King versus the Toronto Blue Jays. This Blue Jays team is very exciting, and the addition of Marcus Semien is going to be real fun to watch. Guys I like in this spot, in this random game, I like Bo Bichette, 2 for 3 against Mike King, double, 2 RBIs. The guy's going to hit, top of the order. He's got stolen base potential. And then Vlad Guerrero, 1 for 3 with a triple. I think that, Vlad's always a threat. Oh, and Biggio at the top of the lineup, great. I like Rowdy Tellez, I think more so against the lefties. So I'd probably just kind of fade the rest of this lineup. But for the Yankees, you have Anthony Kay. And I like Anthony Kay a lot. He was a prospect with the Mets. I was a big fan of him, watching him a lot in AAA. So I'm excited to see what he can do in Toronto. I don't think he's going to have that much success today. It's a kind of a tough matchup for him, albeit it is spring training. Who knows? But, you got DJ LeMahieu hitting at the top of the order, 2 for 4 with a double against him. Torres is in there. You got Sanchez, obviously he's a lot of swing and miss, but he does have that home run potential. He is 1 for 3 against Anthony Kay with a home run. Luke Voigt, love him, hitting fourth, 2 for 4, 2 RBIs against Kay. Just a lot of Yankees guys with success against Anthony Kay. You have Frazier, who is 2 for 3 with a double and RBI. So I don't know if Kay is going to really get past this part of the lineup, but we'll see. So next game we have for you Boston versus Minnesota. Home game for the Twins, even though they share the same spring training facility. So exciting one. You got Nathan Eovaldi. Always been a fan of him. You never know what you're going to get out of him, but Red Sox obviously need him to step up this year and be healthy, but we'll see about that. And the Twins are throwing everybody out there. I really like Max Kepler, 3 for 8, 2 home runs, 1 walk. He's probably somebody I would roster. Polanco, 3 for 5 with an RBI. Sano, I'd probably fade. Buxton, who knows? But I like the potential of Alex Kirilloff, one of their top prospects. I think he's got a lot to prove. I think it's just his time, and the Twins are exciting to watch. So I look forward to watching his at-bats today. And then for the Red Sox, who are going against Devin Smeltzer. Don't know too much about Smeltzer. We know that he did pitch a little bit. He threw, I think it was 16 innings last season and 1 start, 6.75 ERA. Who knows? It's spring training. He could go out there and pitch 2 innings and, 1 hit, who knows? But had a good year in 2019, AAA Rochester, my hometown. Shout out to the Red Wings, who are no longer affiliated with the Twins anymore. But he had 14 starts there with a 3.86 ERA. It is AAA. Take it for what it is. So Red Sox hitters, your guess is as good as mine, but it is exciting to see Kike Hernandez, and he does hit lefties pretty well. So he is somebody I would very much consider hitting top of the order. Renfroe, decent against lefties as well. Devers, Vasquez, if you want to attack this, Twins pitching today, I think you're in a good spot. I think the Red Sox also have a lot to prove. I think they're better than a lot of people think. So that is that game. And then lastly, we have a fun matchup, the Atlanta Braves and the Tampa Bay Rays. Can't wait for that one. Chris Ellis going against the Braves. Honestly, don't know too much about him. Low to mid-90s fastball, decent changeup. If you want to take some chances and have some Braves in your lineup, I don't blame you. I like Swanson here. He really turned it on last year. Austin Riley can hit home runs. Other than that, this is a spring training lineup. So, and then on the other side, you have Kyle Wright, who young guy, pretty exciting. The Tampa Bay Rays are throwing kind of everybody out there. They were super fun to watch in the World Series last year and just the playoffs in general. Just a fun team all season long. I do like Brandon Lau here. He does have a walk against Wright. But I think in general, Wright is going to have a tough matchup here. Lots of potential in this Rays lineup. It doesn't really get easy for him, but Wright's a good pitcher in his own regard. So that'll be a fun matchup. As far as DraftKings goes, I probably am going to just stay away from this lineup and kind of stack more of this Toronto-New York game and then maybe some Boston hitting. I like Arenado. Everybody's priced at 4,500. So it's just kind of a, major league dart throw. I would recommend stacking guys. That's the key to success in DraftKings. and just have fun, play a low stakes game, and just sit back and enjoy the fact that we have spring training right now at the end of February. I'm super excited. Like I said, I'm going to be doing baseball content all year round and all season long, rather. And I'm just excited to see what we have here. And if you like what you see, just give me a thumbs up. But appreciate you watching, and I hope you have a great rest of the day.